There's like nothing here. Oh! Ow! Oh, what the hell?
Allahu Akbar. Iya kabur. Kabur juga.
This chilling video was shared by Exploring with Angelo on YouTube, a channel known for its spine-chilling explorations into haunted houses, cursed places, and encounters you'll never forget. He ventured deep into the forest to uncover the truth about the dreaded demon house. But what started as an exploration quickly spiraled into one of the most terrifying nights of his life. At first, the silence was heavy, almost suffocating. But then, everything changed. Out of nowhere, an invisible force shoved him violently, slamming his body against the wall with a strength no human hand could carry. His heart pounded, fear coursing through his veins.
Just kind of want to take a quick peek. Oh, there's like nothing here. Oh! Ow! Oh, what the hell? What the was that? Something just pushed me. Oh! Shit! What the fuck? Guys, like... Something just pushed me like right into this thing.
But before he could process what had happened, it got worse. Within minutes, something unseen struck his face. Then again, harder.
Oh! What the hell? Oh, something just hit me in the face.
Leah.
Oh, something like with some force literally just hit me in the face.
Imagine standing in pitch darkness, completely alone, with something unseen attacking you. Would you have stayed? Would you fight against the unseen? Or would you run for your life before the demon house claimed you too? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This chilling video was shared on Alone is Scary vlog, a channel that is well known for diving deep into the world of the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. Standing in the middle of nowhere, curiosity got the best of him, and he went hiking deep into the forest when something caught his eye. An old, isolated house decided to step inside. But what his camera captured will leave you in shock. As he explored, a chilling sight appeared, a white ghostly shadow reflected in the glass. His heart pounded.
Itu orangnya di luar. Tuh. Apa itu? Astagfirullahaladzim. Ada suara anak kecil. Kayak suara anak kecil bermain ya, teman-teman.
And then it got worse. From the silence of the woods came the sound of children playing, yet no one was there.
Coba yang satunya gimana? Ini Bajal tersesat di mana sih? Tuh. Wih. Siapa? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Hah? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Kula nuwun. Wes. Ini ruangan apa ini?
Who built a house this deep in the forest? Why do unseen forces seem to linger around it? And most importantly, if you were there, alone, with voices echoing through the dark halls, would you stay to uncover the truth or would you run for your life? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. We got this story from Jasko on YouTube, a channel known for diving into the darkest, most haunted places you could ever imagine. Tonight's tale isn't just creepy, it's a chilling descent into the Devil's Forest, where what they thought was just another van camping trip nearly turned into their last. To test whether something is really lurking in the forest, one of them clapped, and with a shaky voice dared any unseen spirit to clap back. Then, a sound echoed back from the forest, clear enough to send chills rushing through their veins.
All right, spirits, I want to play a game called Hide and Clap. We hear you around us right now, but I want you to show us what direction you're in. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make a noise just like this. You ready? Just like this.
The fuck?
The fuck was
There's
that?
No way.
And what I want you to do is replicate that noise, so let me know what direction you're in. 3, 2, 1. Just like this, spirits, just like this.
Dude, it's right behind you.
Do you want us to come down there? I really don't want to.
I don't either.
Bro, it sounded like something just clapped. Okay. Can we try something?
Oh, fuck, Chaz. Yeah, do it.
Our favorite game of hide and clap. You ready? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
What was it that answered them? Could something truly be lurking in those woods? Or was it the forest itself reminding them they were not alone? Would you dare step into a place where shadows respond to your call? Or would you run before the unseen shows its face? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. Let's see what the forest holds for us next. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you for a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, a few lucky subscribers will receive a special surprise. Now let's go back to the video. Min Story, a YouTuber whose channel is well known for diving into the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. He went camping deep in the forest at night, expecting peace under the stars, but what his camera recorded will send chills down your spine. As he sat by his camp, a dark, ghostly shadow suddenly appeared behind him, silent, shifting around in the darkness. What was that? A spirit haunting the woods? Or something far more mysterious lurking in the dark? Alone in the forest, with only the crackle of fire for comfort, imagine realizing you're not alone. Would you pack up and run for your life, or stay to see what that shadow really is? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. This video was shared by Cursed Urban, a channel known for uncovering the most chilling and unexplainable things caught on camera. He hiked deep into the woods, the night pressing in around him, when suddenly, his flashlight froze on something unusual. Right there, in the middle of the forest, stood a strange structure, long sticks and branches carefully arranged, leaning against a tree, forming a haunting teepee-like shape.
You guys see that? Okay, that I think, let me check. Get the phone out. Yup, that is our point. That teepee structure in the woods is our point. It's so quiet out here, guys. It's unreal. Yeah, this is our point. I don't think I'm going to fit in that, though. It looks a little bit too small for me. Looks like somebody was recently out here, though.
But here's the terrifying question. Who built this? Was it just some campers playing around? Or was it something far more sinister? A ritual site, a warning, or maybe even a place where something waits? The deeper you stare at it, the more unsettling it becomes. It doesn't look random, it looks intentional, almost like a message. Would you dare step closer to check it out? Or would you turn around and run before finding out what it's really for? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This video was shared by Putra on YouTube, a channel well known for exploring haunted places and testing courage in the most terrifying locations. He went to an ancient cemetery, said to be the oldest and most cursed in the area. Behind him stands a massive banyan tree, its twisted roots stretching wide, radiating an eerie energy. Locals warn that this place is haunted by Gendruwo and Kuntilanak, spirits often seen here. As he sets up his camera for the night test, the atmosphere thickens. Then his camera caught something very strange moving around the tree. A shadow moves and then vanishes into the thin air. The camera caught this multiple times.
Pasti mengalir dan dilancarkan lagi, teman-teman. Ini teman-teman pohonnya ya. Akarnya itu udah bercabang-cabang kemana-mana, teman-teman ya.
What are these strange shadows moving around? Are they the unreal creature guarding the tree? Alone, surrounded by unseen forces, would you dare stay longer in this cursed graveyard? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. Kuba Mysteri, a YouTuber whose channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, uncovering mysteries many would never dare to face. That night, he entered a deep forest, a place hidden from the eyes of most. Locals whispered of unspeakable tragedies. A woman was murdered and her body was left to rot until it turned to bone. Imagine stepping into that very crime scene at midnight. Would you dare? Then it began. Strange movements in the shadows, whispers all around the forest. What was making those movements? An unknown spirit or what? And then a woman's sobbing cry echoes in the dark. Could it be her spirit, forever trapped?
Allahu Akbar. Terus dia kabur. Dia kabur cuy. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Masya Allah. Kayak ada yang lari di arah sini cuy. Arah sini ada yang lari tadi.
What would you do if the spirit of a murdered soul stood before you crying? What's next isn't just creepy, it's the stuff of nightmares. Franco TV on YouTube shared this terrifying video. His channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, capturing what most of us would never dare to see. He went alone into the cemetery at night, with nothing but his flashlight and courage guiding him through the silence. Every step echoed like the dead themselves were listening. Suddenly, his eyes caught something unusual, a strange, dazzling shadow moving in the distance. It flickered like light, yet carried the form of something alive.
Right now I am in the room, and it is complete dark in here. I could barely see anything in front of me. I can see the light on the outside. Hola? I saw what looked like some sort of like a reflection of light. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Oh, what was that? The light.
His heart raced. Was this a wandering ghost, a restless spirit moving between the graves, or something far more sinister hiding in the dark? Alone in the cemetery, with the unknown watching back at you, would you keep recording, or would you run before the shadows close in? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This video was posted by Yupri Karim, a creator known for diving into the world of the paranormal and capturing the most unsettling experiences on camera. He decided to spend the night camping deep in the forest, completely alone. At first everything was quiet, just the sound of the trees swaying. But then, the silence broke. Strange animal-like voices began echoing through the darkness. The deeper the night grew, the louder and closer the sounds became. Imagine being out there, surrounded by nothing but shadows, unsure of what's lurking just outside your tent. Was it really animals making those noises, or something far more sinister? Could it be spirits mimicking voices to lure him out, or a creature of the forest watching, waiting for him to step outside? If you were in his place, would you dare unzip that tent and face whatever was calling in the night, or would you stay hidden, hoping morning comes before it finds you? YouTuber Manunggaling Jagad shared this hiking encounter on YouTube. The channel is well known for uncovering eerie and unexplainable events that lurk in the shadows of nature. He hiked deep into the forest, the kind of place where the night feels heavier, where every sound makes your skin crawl. But what he stumbled upon left him frozen in shock. Right there in the tall, damp grass was a green snake, blending perfectly into the grass. Think about it. What would have happened if he hadn't noticed it in time? What if his hand had brushed against it? Or worse, he had stepped on it? Out there, in the middle of nowhere, one wrong move could mean life or death. Kalong Camp Official, a YouTube creator, shared this terrifying adventure. His channel is known for exploring haunted cemeteries and abandoned places where spirits are said to linger. This time around, they went to a cemetery to spend the night there. As they settled in their campsite in the graveyard, locals had told him about a ghost often seen nearby. Suddenly, things started getting strange. The bamboo nearby cracked and fell violently on the place they were staying, although there was no wind.
Di sana Mas. Itu di pohon itu ya temennya. Itu warga tuh sering ditampakkan sosok pocong ya. Itu berdiri tepat di depan pohon itu. Masa mirogol dewi Mas? Jadi emang di sebelah sana tuh ayam. Tuh, kursi. Apa ya? Ini Mas ya. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya Allah. Punten, Mbah.
Are they being chased away by an unknown spirit that doesn't want them there? Imagine being alone there. Would you stay, or would you run? Nobody knows what might happen next. If your skin wasn't crawling already, it definitely will after this. This story was shared by YouTuber Zero on YouTube, whose channel is known for exploring some of the most haunted and cursed places, capturing raw and terrifying encounters with spirits. They went camping in the forest, and before they could even settle down well, they started perceiving some weird and unsettling scent, like camphor mixed with perfume, though there were no flowers anywhere. Why would such a smell linger in a forest like this? Will you dare stay after getting that smell earlier on? As if that wasn't enough, just after getting that smell, they began to hear some footsteps and sounds from the trees without even seeing anybody passing.
Ya, malam ini teman-teman, karena bener-bener mati aktivitas di desa, itu apa ya, sepi banget teman-teman. Orang mana datang? Oi. Orang kah? Suara orang, Man.
Will you dare stay there overnight? Imagine hearing people talking inside the forest, and you can't see who is talking. From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. We got this story from Haunted Finders on YouTube, a channel known for diving deep into the UK's most terrifying paranormal hotspots. Tonight, they went back to the infamous Cannock Chase, a place where people claim to have seen everything. Black-eyed children, pigmen, werewolves, even UFOs. Imagine walking through those woods knowing all that. Will you even dare enter a forest like that? Before they even started the investigation, they heard a strange noise, too loud to be a dog barking. Imagine how scary that place would be.
There's been everything sighted in this forest, from the infamous black-eyed children, pigman, werewolves, UFOs, you name it, it's been sighted in this forest. Now, if you've been on the channel for a while, you'll know we've been to Cannock Chase a few times, extremely haunted, and that some really strange things happen here. Now, before we even started, we thought we heard this noise that we originally thought it was a dog, wasn't it?
It was too loud.
But it didn't really sound like a dog to me, and it was like a weird noise.
After hearing a strange sound before you even start doing whatever you went to do, will you continue? Then came the chilling voice through the spirit box. You must leave. Not once, but twice.
Is somebody there? What the shit was that?
Yeah.
You must leave.
You must leave. That's twice we've been told to leave.
Why must we leave? We've got a right to be here.
Why did the spirits not want them there? What do you think is going on? Would you dare stay in Cannock Chase after that? Or run before the pigman found you? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. A YouTuber named Franco TV, whose channel is known for exploring haunted places, forests and cursed locations around the world. He went to Chile, so he visited the infamous pet cemetery, which is said to be the most active and terrifying spot ever. Almost instantly, he began hearing movement in the forest. Have you ever visited a place that terrified you before?
We just got in this place, and I'm hearing movement coming from the forest. This is by far the creepiest location that I know. Just trying to see if I can see something moving back here.
He went inside the cemetery, and what he found will blow your mind. Strange tarot cards and writings calling it the Forest of Witches. Why would someone leave those cards there? And why is the place called the Forest of Witches?
So I found tarot cards out here. Just kind of like all through the floor. There's like these little writings that the last time I was in another part of this place, and it says this is the Forest of the Witches. I don't know what that's about, but that's actually on, you've probably already seen it because this is the second video. I want to see if I can look with my night vision here, see if I could see anything moving.
Then he said he heard chilling sounds, like a baby, followed by eerie laughter drifting through the trees.
Still have my stuff here mounted on the tree. See? Oh, what the was that? I don't know if you guys just heard that. Oh, I heard something back there. Oh, that was creepy. Sound like a baby. I'm gonna get my stuff. So what I just heard now, I don't know if you heard that, it sounded like a laughing. It's not what I heard. I heard people laughing, legit people. But it came from way further down there. Just looking around here. You hear that? Sounds like whistling. I'm gonna lower my IR.
Alone in that creepy forest, will you continue exploring, or will you leave immediately before it gets worse? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that. Kuba Mysteri shared this terrifying encounter while camping on YouTube. His channel is known for camping in some of the most haunted and cursed places across Indonesia. He set up camp on a lonely beach, a place where just weeks earlier 2 teenagers drowned and their bodies were laid on the very sand where he pitched his tent. Locals whispered that their restless spirits still wander. Will you ever go camping at night in a place where tragedy happened just a week ago? While still at the camp, a sound echoed from the distance, and he saw a white figure appear near a tree, but when he rushed closer, it vanished into thin air.
Astaghfirullah, ini apa nih, Cok? La ilaha illallah. Allahu akbar, la haula wala quwata illa billah, asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. La ilaha illallah, Allahu akbar. Wow.
What creepy creature was that? What do you think was after? Will you still stay there after seeing something you've not seen before appearing right before your face? Imagine being there, trapped between the ocean and the spirits of the dead. Would you have lasted the night? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. This terrifying camping encounter was shared by Minstory on YouTube. The YouTuber is known for exploring cursed forests, haunted rivers, and places where dark entities still linger. While camping by a dried riverbed, he suddenly heard a strange sound. Then a smell that was unbearable, like something rotten had been dropped over there. He went to check what was making the sound and what was smelling. Then he heard another sound again. What is making those sounds? Or something mysterious is around watching him closely. Then came footsteps in the bushes.
Sini teman-teman. Tadi pun pas saya lagi makan, lagi masak, itu terdengar ada sebuah suara
Could it be a wild animal or the serpent spirit locals say haunts this area? Would you dare camp here knowing spirits with ruined faces are said to roam these grounds? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that. Rugged Road Explorers, a YouTube creator who is known for hiking deep into the remote regions of the Rocky Mountains and the vast deserts of the American Southwest, uncovering lost ruins and ancient sites hidden deep in the wilderness. But you know, sometimes the past leaves behind more than broken stones. It leaves behind echoes. He went hiking in the mountains, and what he saw was something unusual. While scanning through the canyon walls, he saw some scattered pottery shards, and strange white handprints appeared above the rocks.
So seeing how this is square here, you see how this is? I would bet that they had a pit house here, temporary one, where it had a wood rock foundation and then wood all the rest of the way up. But check this out. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is too cool. Oh my gosh. Look at all the pottery. Holy smokes. Look at that. That's amazing. That is just too cool.
Whose hands were those, or something still lingering? Intricate designs on broken jugs whispered of rituals and forgotten stories from ancient days.
It's obvious people have been here because they picked up certain pieces and put them up on a rock here, but look at the intricate design of the one in the center there. And then this was part of a jug at one time. You can see this right there. You have different time periods in different areas. Here you have some flint. Looks like a spearhead. Very cool. And again, another kind of design.
Could these markings hold darker meanings? Would you dare step into a ruin where every stone feels alive with secrets? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. A YouTuber, Banjar Balangan, is known for capturing terrifying paranormal encounters while camping on camera. And this one is not for the faint of heart. While camping deep inside the forest, the atmosphere was calm, too calm. He set up his tent unaware that something was already watching. At first, it seemed like a trick of the light, until a pair of glowing white eyes with a shadowy body passed through the darkness. The figure was moving slowly, deliberately, and inhumanely. What kind of creature was that? A ghost? A demon? Or something that should never be named? Imagine being alone in the forest and realizing you're not just being watched, you're being hunted. Would you continue camping, or would you run for your life before something even stranger happened? Jose Flores Terror on YouTube, whose channel is known for venturing into the darkest forests in search of terrifying paranormal activity, shared this scary encounter. He enters one of the most haunted forests in the region, a place where people vanish without a trace. Locals warn of ghostly cries and children's voices that lure travelers deeper, and they never return. After hiking deep in the forest, everywhere was dark, and he was just alone with his flashlight and camera when he began to hear footsteps behind him, as if something was following him.
Es un poquito más como que los árboles entrelazados, un poquito diferente. Ok, se acaban de escuchar pasos atrás de mí. Ay. De repente como si viniera algo atrás de mí porque se siente como una presencia atrás. Ay. Ay.
After hearing so much about the forest, what will you do in that situation? Will you go back before it gets darker? But he didn't go back. After some while, he started hearing some voices whisper in the distance like someone crying. But there's no one around the forest.
Se están escuchando voces. Ay. Ay. Se están escuchando estas voces que parece ser como que vienen hacia acá o están a lo lejos, pero lo extraño es que no puede haber personas acá, no hay personas acá, estoy completamente seguro, o sea, personas físicas no son. Hoy. Hoy. Hoy, 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 otra vez.
This peaceful hike into the forest was one to forget for him. Would you dare stay in this forest, knowing every voice could belong to the dead? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. This encounter is shared by Danny Adventure 88 on YouTube, a channel known for daring solo explorations and terrifying encounters deep in haunted forests. He went camping deep in central Java's infamous Alas Kunci, where tragedy struck. It is said that a young boy ended his life there just a week ago. The locals talked about Dutch women tortured in these woods, their bodies discarded without graves, and their restless spirits still wandering around the forest. With all this dark history, will you dare camp overnight there? While still being courageous and enjoying his camp without fear, suddenly, he started hearing knocking sounds echoing through the trees. No wind, no movement, just a sound of something he didn't know about. Yet the forest feels alive and heavy.
walaupun mencoba menghiraukan, tapi tetap rasanya tuh aku kepo ke sana itu.
What he's experiencing is definitely not what he had planned when he came. What do you think these wandering spirits of the forest are, or something far darker stalking me tonight? Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. Jupri Karim's a YouTuber, and he is known for testing his courage by camping in the most haunted, dangerous places at night. He went camping just as he had always camped around many dangerous forests. But this time around, it was terrifying. At first, everything seemed calm, until he began hearing strange movements around the camp. Footsteps, whispers, something circling the tent. Then it appeared. He saw a figure lurking behind the trees, watching him in silence. The moment his flashlight touches it, it disappears seconds later.
Gak tahu teman-teman. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya teman-teman itu. Kelihatan gak di balik kayu itu? Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah. La hawla wa la quwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. La hawla wa la quwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. La hawla wa la quwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Asal kena lampu senter, dia menghilang teman-teman.
What was that? Is that a ghost watching him? Or some far more mysterious? After seeing this, will you dare camp in this cursed place knowing the darkness itself is alive? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that shows that. We got this story from Kuba Mystery on YouTube. He is popular for venturing into haunted places and capturing chilling encounters on camera. This time, Kuba set up camp in a cursed bamboo forest, a place where a man once died tragically after being impaled by a falling branch of a bamboo tree. Locals say his spirits still linger here. Will you dare camp in a place where you don't know what to expect? While eating, he was violently interrupted. Unseen forces attacked, shaking the bamboo and rattling his nerves. He heard the bamboo shaking but could not see anything.
Allahu Akbar. Ini sangat coba penasaran juga sih teman-teman. Ini malah kita kayak seperti diganggu. Tapi nggak tahu juga siapa itu. Apa kita lagi makan? Mereka datang ke sini teman-teman.
Are they trying to scare him away from the forest? Or who or what is disturbing shaking the bamboo? Would you dare camp here alone? Let me know what you guys think. From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. Got this story from Franco TV on YouTube. He's known for venturing into the world's most haunted places, often alone, and capturing what others are too afraid to witness. This time, he went into a pet cemetery. It was previously a baby cemetery, but later changed to a pet cemetery. As he entered the cemetery, he heard these unexplained bangs and even a rope swinging from a tree. Was this really just a pet cemetery, or something far more sinister? After walking deep into the cemetery, he saw eyes staring at him deep in the trees, but couldn't see them again, so he turned on his thermal so he could check what might be lurking around him. Then he caught a dark figure waving from deep within the trees, human-like.
Here alone, I'm already hearing sounds of banging, of metal clanking on something, but further from in front of me. Wish me luck. I'm excited, scared, nervous. I'm missing home right now. But that being said, let's get into the video. So right now I'm at the cemetery, right in front of me. And with the night vision, look up there. You see that blinking light? This is why cell phones give away your position. But that blinking light is 100% somebody's phone. I thought I saw something else move. That was me, this light here. I hope nobody comes here to do something else. The last time that I was here, I was able to see something on the thermal imaging camera peeking out at me from one of the trees in the darkness. I don't know what the hell that was, whether if that was an animal or a person, but not so long after that, I was able to see what looked like a silhouette of a person walking, only because of the light behind the area. And when I shined the flashlight, nothing was evident. But I want to do another walkthrough of this place. Now, this place is gigantic. Listen. What was that? I just heard something up here. Jesus Christ. I'm already regretting my decision. Is that a rope?
What do you think is waving at him at the cemetery? Is it a ghost or a spirit that has been wandering around the cemetery? Would you dare to spend the night here? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. A YouTuber, Skara, who is known for exploring haunted forests across Kalimantan, where storms and myths collide with the unknown, shared this on his channel. He went deep in the jungle and he saw something quite unusual, a house standing alone in the wilderness, where trees and bushes surround everywhere. Who built a home here, in the middle of nowhere? What is the house meant for, because normal people are not meant to live there alone in the forest?
Rumah atau apa ya di bagian kanan gua? Gua trekking di gak tahu men, ini ada orang sih di sini. Gua nge-trekking hutan belantara di sini men, gak ada tempat terbuka loh. Gak ada tempat terbuka loh. Gua buka satelit beberapa kali di sini, gak ada tempat terbuka seluas ini men di sini.
Then he started smelling cooked food drifting from the trees. Where was it coming from? Suddenly he saw an old woman. She's asking for water. She had human-like feet, yet her presence screamed not human. After he gave her water, she headed back into the forest. Who was she, and what was she doing in the forest at night?
Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah. Cuk, minta banyu nenek cuk. Ada nek. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Tunggu nek. Permisi nek. Bentar nek. Bentar nek. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Nek, Lun permisi, Nek. Permisi, Nek. Maaf apa yang di sini, Nek? Ngapain di sini, Nek? Ulun permisi, Nek. Pian manusia kah? Lain kan, Nek? Ulun permisi, Nek.
Would you dare keep going deeper after encountering something of such? From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. We got this story from Wandi Sumatra on YouTube, a channel known for venturing deep into haunted forests and capturing encounters that most people would never dare to face. He set up camp far inside the forest, cooked, ate, and finally drifted off to sleep. But sometime after midnight, it began. A strange voice, not human, not an animal, just this eerie, otherworldly sound circling his tent. What kind of creature makes a noise like that in the dead of night? Terrified, he forced himself awake and stepped outside, scanning the darkness. That's when he saw it. A ghostly figure, pale and still, staring straight at him. Its body unmoving, its eyes fixed.
Astaghfirullah. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah.
What was this thing? A restless spirit of the forest? A demon in disguise? Or something older watching from the shadows? If it were you, would you investigate? Or run for your life? If your skin wasn't crawling already, it definitely will after this. Urban Ghosts on YouTube, his channel, is known for exploring some of the most terrifying haunted places in America. And in this video, things in the Devil's Forest took a chilling turn. He hiked deep into the woods alone at night. Suddenly, his spirit talker app whispered, "There's a priest." What does that mean? A priest? Out here, in the middle of nowhere? Is it trying to warn him not to go further, that there is danger at the front?
Hello? Hello?
Others are scared.
Others are scared? Well, don't be scared. I swear I heard somebody running. Or something.
There's a priest.
Where?
And just when it seemed the forest had gone quiet, he heard a voice around him that came from behind, so close it made his blood run cold, alone in the woods with just his touch and spirit talker app, using it to communicate through his phone.
As much as I've been in the woods, I still can't ever remember what the heck poison ivy looks like. I always gotta Google it. Heck, I grew up in the woods. I heard something over here. Are you over there? Whoa.
You are authentic.
I appreciate that. I swear. Something as soon as I turned this way, I heard a voice right behind me. Right over here.
Was he really alone in the forest? Would you dare to stand in the devil's forest after dark?
This story comes from Exploring with Bear, a channel known for venturing into the unknown, haunted woods, creepy campouts, and even Bigfoot territory. And on this night, Jar Bear faced something terrifying. This night, he went hiking into the woods, and it began with, "No, no, no, it's coming closer."
Oh man. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No frickin' way, man. It's coming closer. Man, this place, I don't know what it is in here, man, but I have the worst feeling. Oh, man. I feel so sick in my stomach right now.
That's how the night began. The fear in his voice was real. He said his stomach twisted, as if the forest itself wanted him gone. He explained that the last time he was in this exact spot, he was surrounded. Tonight, that same pressure returned instantly. Could something have been waiting for him all along? After experiencing that the first time he went there, would you dare still set foot there? As he crept deeper, the sounds closed in, branches snapping, knocks in the distance, strange whoops echoing.
Man, before I even got the camera started, I was hearing stuff moving on the right side. This place is so scary. The last time I was here, I was surrounded. And you could see the eyes on camera. All kinds of them. It was like I was being hunted.
Would you have kept walking down that trail or turned back right there? Then came the chilling moment. A pale, towering figure with what looked like a white head standing off the trail. Imagine staring at that in the dark, alone.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes. What is that? Oh man, my hair's standing straight. I'm gonna puke. I'm getting sick in my stomach. I can't, man, all the pressure. No, no. Oh crap, man.
His body froze. His gut screamed at him to leave. He knew he couldn't go any further. Sometimes fear is the only warning you need. So, what do you think? Was he stalked by Bigfoot? Or something far darker hiding in that forest? Here's another strange encounter that will leave you questioning everything. This chilling story comes from Exploring with Beer. In this adventure, he returns to the infamous Murder Road, a place where multiple bodies have been found, and no killer has ever been caught. As he walks deeper into the woods, strange sounds surround him. Knocks echo on one side, whistles on the other. Was it an animal, or something darker watching him?
I just heard something. It sounded like metal. That sounded like metal. What was that? Did you guys hear that? That was like... I couldn't tell if that was a whistle or like a howl.
The deeper he goes, the worse it gets. Then he discovers the unsettling sight. A staircase in the middle of nowhere, and an eerie light suddenly appears in the trees. Someone or something is out there.
Check that out. Steps. In the middle of the woods. Oh. Man, that's ridiculous. I feel like there's I don't know. I don't know what to think about this place yet. It's pretty big, and we've explored like quite a few different areas. And I believe on the last video, I'm pretty sure I know where the first 2 victims were taken out at.
Soon, he realizes he's not alone. A figure with a light begins searching for him. Hiding in the dirt, heart racing, he whispers, "I think they're looking for me."
Didn't do that. Oh crap. I just seen a light over there. There's a light. Oh man. I can't see to get down the steps. There's a light. Hold on. Man, I'm like in a little ball on the ground behind some crap right now. What are they doing? I think they're looking for me. He's looking around. He don't know. He might still think I'm up there. I don't think he seen me come down. He didn't see me come down, I don't think. Oh, no. No. I feel like he's seen me. No. Man, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to deal with this. Please leave.
After knowing so many atrocities have been committed at that place, alone in the night, what will you do? Would you dare to return to Murder Road after that? The nightmare continues, and this time, it feels way too real. This story comes from Urbex Hill, a YouTuber known for stepping into the darkest and most forgotten places. In this video, he explored Audubon Junior High in Cleveland, Ohio, a school built in 1922, once alive with students. Now nothing but decay and tragedy. The halls echo with silence, but the history lingers. This is the same neighborhood where gun violence has claimed young lives, even a 16-year-old shot on the school steps. Imagine walking into that building, knowing blood had already been spilled right outside. Inside, the school is a maze. Bullet holes in windows, strange strings hanging from ceilings, plants forcing through the floor. Would you push deeper into those shadows? At one point, he's trapped in a bathroom with no handle, and panic sets in.
It's destroyed. Oh no. There's no handle on this door for me to get out. Are you serious? Oh my god. Fuck, I gotta put my camera down to figure this out.
If it were you, would your heart be racing? Then the real terror hits. A trail of what looks like blood leads across the floor, ending in bullet casings. Even 666 is scrawled on a door. And then footsteps. Someone is inside. His voice shakes. Somebody's in there. That's when he makes the only choice left is to get out.
Oh shit, there's a bunch. Look at this. was a trail of blood. That's crazy. Goes to that door. What the hell? That's vandalism.
At this point in the video, some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave instead of investigating any further.
What was that? Somebody's in there. Yeah.
So, what do you think? Was that blood real? And who else was lurking in that abandoned school? Just when you think it can't get stranger, wait until you see this. This comes from Dark Ghost Paranormal, a channel that hunts the creepy and unexplained. He returns to a haunted hut. This is his attempt to free whatever's trapped inside. He starts by setting a trap. The last time it failed. The place feels wrong from the first step. He hears a cat. Objects move. He asks again, "Who are you?" The answer, "Victims present but unseen." Imagine glimpsing a presence you cannot see. Would you stay? He installs a night camera after hearing footsteps on the roof and knocks through the walls. After installing it for not long, something strange started moving outside. What do you think that was? The creepy stuff that has been disturbing the hut? A chilling warning. Don't go to the mirror. Why? Mirrors often act as doors. He steps outside, checks his gear, then returns, only to find silence and more questions. The sound dies, he lingers, then decides, if nothing happens, he'll go home. So if you are the one, what would you do? Confront the unknown, or walk away before the mirror answers back? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. I saw this chilling video on Cursed Urban, a YouTuber known for venturing deep into haunted forests and camping alone at night. This time, he set his sights on the infamous Shadow Forest. Legend has it, years ago, a man committed a brutal murder nearby and ran into these woods. Some claim he still hides here, watching from the trees. As Dan entered the forest, he already felt uneasy every time he turned his back. It sounded like something was following him. What could that have been? Later, while using Spirit Talker, chilling messages came through. They locked me away. I was poisoned. We keep secrets. Who do you think did all these things?
Alright, Spirit Talker is on. See if anybody's around this forest that would like to communicate. If I'm speaking with anybody?
They locked me away.
They locked me away. I'm sorry to hear that. Why did they lock you away? No, you don't.
The forest is home.
The forest is home. Is the forest your home? I'm not done mocking people who litter. Hold on. No, you don't understand. I have to litter, guys.
Suddenly, Dan smelled cigarette smoke, thick and heavy, though no one was around. Where do you think the smell is coming from?
I don't know, dude. That's kind of odd. Yeah, dude. It still smells like somebody's smoking. I don't know. That's odd. That's really, really weird.
The sense of being stalked grew stronger. He admitted, "I don't have a good feeling about tonight." Have you ever felt watched, even when no one was there? Finally, the device whispered a word that froze him: stab, followed by red man and return.
All, Red man. All right, we got one. Red man. Who's Red man? Stab. Joyce. Stab. Cavern. Stab. Joyce. Oh. Okay. Touch. Was Joyce one of the people that was stabbed? Because what did I say? What did I tell you that I heard about this place earlier? That there was a killer who stabbed 2 people to death and fled into here.
Could this be the ghost of the murderer, still haunting the forest? So, would you dare camp in the shadow forest after hearing this? From eerie to downright disturbing, here's what came next. Dead City Paranormal is a channel known for urban exploration and paranormal investigation. They posted this terrifying investigation. Matt and Dylan entered a long-abandoned cottage in North Wales, a place frozen in time since 2014. Every wall was cloaked in cobwebs, every corner whispering with decay. From the moment they switched on the K2 meter, it began flickering. Was someone already waiting for them? Old bedrooms stood untouched, personal belongings scattered as if their owners had just vanished. Who left so suddenly, and why? As Matt called out, the device jumped to red, almost like a direct response. Could it be the spirit of someone who passed away here?
To be honest, I don't know. Look at this. This bathroom. Oh my god, it's going to red here. Is that you? Can you make this go to red again for me if it's you? If there's someone around me now. Put your hand over it. Put your hand over my hand. It'll make it go to red. Oh. Nearly and then dropped. Thank you so much.
Things escalated when a strange glowing box was discovered in the kitchen. What kind of energy lingers in a simple Tupperware container?
If you can sit. You can't really sit. But like, can you see it? You might be able to. Basically, the box is glowing. It's really hard to even say how. It's definitely glowing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's glowing. It's not just you. I can see it as well.
The box is glowing, guys.
Soon after, their camera mysteriously shut off despite a fresh battery. Coincidence or interference from beyond? Later, a voice through the spirit talker whispered chilling words like, "from the pit," and even names, Tony, Jess. Were these the spirits of the home revealing themselves? The next video doesn't just creep you out, it'll leave you unsettled. This story comes from Tiago Furacão, a YouTuber known for his terrifying paranormal explorations. In this video, they enter an abandoned house deep in the forest of Lenda Nova. From the start, the energy feels wrong, heavy, almost suffocating. Tiago describes seeing a shifting figure, sometimes male, sometimes female. What kind of spirit takes on more than one form? Inside, the air grows colder as they begin their spirit box session. The device responds with strange voices, calling out names, whispering answers. Was someone truly trying to communicate? Suddenly, a door slams shut. Then Thais screams. She sees a hand sliding through a crack in the wall. Who or what was reaching for them?
Que foi? Meu Deus! Aquilo! O quê? Que foi?
Thaís do céu!
Que, Thiago?
As they press deeper, footsteps echo, shadows dart, and something leaps at Tiago. What kind of force lunges at the living inside a house like this? The spirit box then delivers a chilling command. Get out now, both of you. A woman's voice insists she is in charge. Could this house belong to a restless spirit that refuses to share its domain? They respect the warning, leaving quickly. But what followed them back into the night? This chilling story comes from Elieni Adventure, a creator known for posting terrifying explorations. He returned once again to the Fazenda Amaldiçoada, the cursed farm. Hidden behind the main house was another structure, untouched in his earlier visits. The place carried a sinister legend. The former owner, a snake handler, died tragically after being bitten. His spirit, bound to the land, refuses release. Many explorers tried spirit box sessions here, but he never wanted help. Why does a spirit choose to stay chained to such darkness? As he explored the crumbling rooms, something terrifying happened. An apparition appeared, the same ghostly figure that haunted him in past videos.
Principal da fazenda.
Oh meu Deus, pessoal! Olha ali! A mesma aparição que apareceu para mim lá, ó! É a mesma!
Could it be the spirit of the snake handler still watching? Each shadow in the broken house seemed alive, each corridor breathing dread. Would you have the courage to keep going after seeing the same figure again and again? Strange noises echoed from the basement. Footsteps, whispers. He circled the house, lantern flickering, as if the darkness itself wanted him gone. Yet he pressed on, uncovering more ruins and heavy, oppressive energy. The atmosphere grew unbearable, terror extremo. Even he admitted the place carried a darkness few could withstand. Would you dare step into the cursed farm at night? The story comes from Grizzly Gaz on YouTube, titled Danger to Life, Weather Warnings with this Storm Camping Video. His page is known for his wild camping videos. He set out to camp in the mountains, a place where the wind never seems to rest. But that night, the storm was different. The air felt heavy, charged, almost alive. Setting up camp quickly turned into a battle for survival. The poles bent and groaned. The fabric snapped like whips in the darkness. Every gust of wind struck like claws raking against the fragile shelter. And tell me, would you dare stay in a tent when the very ground feels like it's shaking beneath you?
Struggling a bit on this side. There he is, look.
Right, get in here out of it. Whoa, look at it.
Inside, the tent was no refuge. The walls flapped violently, shadows twisting across the thin fabric as if something was moving just outside. With each howl of the wind came a whisper, faint and chilling. Was it only the storm, or something else circling in the dark?
Let's get you sorted, shall we, mate? You want a drinky poos? There you go. Whew. Wild out there, isn't it, kid? Eh? Shitty jacket. You little scruff. Couldn't believe that. Wind just whipped it straight up and round all over her jacket.
brand new as well.
By midnight, the tent was battered but still standing.
Alright, getting back now. Woo. Go on, get in. Get in, mate.
Yet every relentless gust carried the same terrifying thought. What if the wind wasn't the only thing pressing against the walls? He didn't wait to find out. Before the night could drag him deeper into its horrors, he packed up and left. The next video doesn't just creep you out, it'll leave you unsettled. Origin Paranormal, a YouTube page known for posting scary adventure videos, shares this terrifying encounter on its channel. He returned to one of the strangest legends in Brazil, the Cursed Doll Cemetery. Once, elderly villagers made dolls here to sell by the roadside, but after a violent argument, a witch cast a curse, bringing those dolls to life. Would you dare return to such a place? The house stood silent, filled with rotting wood and lifeless stairs. Dozens of dolls watched from every corner, their cracked faces frozen in expressions that felt almost human. But were they really still? As night fell, he set up his tent among them. The silence was thick, unnatural. Then came the sounds, scraping, shifting, as if the dolls were no longer in the same place. Cameras were placed around the house, but even as he recorded, the dolls seemed to draw closer.
Quando tem silêncio assim, pessoal, tem certeza, pessoal? Inesperado pode acontecer. Ó, já de início já. Olha só. Pessoal, só pra deixar vocês bem cientes aí que eu também coloquei umas câmeras lá.
A doll's face twisted, and another fell without reason. Could the curse still be feeding these creations? Finally, the dolls surrounded his tent. He could no longer stay inside. He fled, leaving everything behind. But the unanswered question lingers. If cursed dolls are given life, what do they want from the living? The nightmare continues, and this time, it feels way too real. This story is from Exploring with Shannon, where they visited Plum Creek Dam, a place whispered to be haunted by the spirit of a child who drowned there. Her page is known for its paranormal investigation and visitations to abandoned places where terrifying things have occurred. As they arrived, they noticed strangers stepping out of a car nearby, carrying flashlights. Were they ghost hunters too, or something else?
I don't know if I want to get out yet, though.
Maybe they're ghost hunting too.
Do you think so?
Yeah, let's go.
I think I some randos.
The atmosphere was unsettling, the night air heavy with silence. They activated the REM pod, and it was signaling the presence of an unseen entity. Strange words echoed through their devices. Something also splashed into the water behind them, and chilling temperature drops followed. Who was trying to speak from beyond?
A dead body.
Did that guy put something in the lake?
Yeah, or did he? Yeah. This looks like a firework.
Okay. Spirits of Plum Creek Dam. I set up a REM pod right here. Yes. You can go up to it and touch it, and that will let us know that you're here. We are just here to communicate with you. You don't mean any harm. I just heard something over there in the water. You can't see, but there's water over there. And I heard something behind me. Did you not hear that?
Something just splashed in the water.
It's probably fish. Mike's over there.
Tension rose as strange noises kept coming from the bushes. Rocks were thrown, and splashes echoed across the water. Was it wildlife or something darker stalking them? Then something moved in the brush, branches snapped, pebbles flew. Was it an animal or something circling them?
Something mutates themselves, it just said.
I'm not tripping. It's in the bushes.
What's in the bushes?
Something's in the fucking bushes. Be quiet and you'll be able to listen. Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna be able to see more than me. Not one step on, little guy. Tell me what? Do you see anything?
Yeah, it's just all black. Maybe if we hit the flashlight? Now, if y'all can be quiet, there's something in that distance.
I hate them.
This is not very strong. I have a different one.
Oh, sorry. No.
Finally, they attempted an EVP session. A voice seemed to answer, faint but real.
Fuck you. Are you gonna snatch my soul?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No! No! I still need to live.
The question was asked, "Are you going to snatch my soul?" The reply, a whisper, "Yes." So I ask you, if a spirit at Plum Creek Dam promised to steal your soul, would you dare stay another minute in the dark? Here's another strange encounter that will leave you questioning everything. Jose Flores Terror, a YouTuber, is known for exploring places, paranormal activities, and camping. He was dared to visit what locals call the River of La Llorona. They say that the banks of the River of La Llorona, terrifying cries can be heard. And sometimes the mist reveals the figure of a woman in white, so he decided to explore the river to see if it is true. What he saw there still shocks him to this day. The night he went there, the river was swollen from heavy rains, and according to legend, when the waters rise, her cries become stronger, and her presence more likely. The locals have told him that if her voice sounds distant, she's near, but if she sounds close, she's already upon you. After hearing this, he still insists on going into this dangerous river. Would you dare to keep walking? As darkness thickened, branches cracked, footsteps echoed, and then a woman's wail pierced the night. The sound was unmistakable, chilling, and far too human.
Van varias veces que se escucha como si estuvieran crujiendo las ramas. Hoy, como si anduviera alguien caminando por acá por arriba.
Stones splashed into the river. Even the stray dog that followed him froze, barking wildly at something unseen. After some while, he swore he saw a white silhouette appear, floating above the water. A woman.
Flotando en el agua.
But no living woman could be there at that hour. Was it really her, searching for her lost children? He fled the river, terrified, as her cries still echoed through the valley. If you were there, alone in the dark, would you run, or would you want to face La Llorona? Just when you think it can't get stranger, wait until you see this. This terrifying encounter was captured by Midwest Ghost Hunter, who is known for filming scary ghost hunting videos. This time he explored one of Wisconsin's most haunted sites, the Mabel Tainter Memorial Theater. Built in 1889 after the tragic death of 19-year-old Mabel, the building has long been home to chilling encounters, whispers of spirits, phantom figures, and the lady in white. During a spirit box session, voices broke through the static. One name was clear: Andrew. Could it have been Captain Andrew himself?
Mabel, is that you? Whoever that was, could you speak again? Ooh, that was the same voice. Bertha, was that you? Or was that you, Mabel? Whoa! Dude, that was a male voice. It sounded like you said Andrew. Captain Andrew.
Moments later, movement flickered in a mirror. Are mirrors really portals for spirits? In Reverend Maxton's office, papers shifted on their own, and the temperature dropped 20 degrees. Was the Reverend still present, lingering at his old desk?
That sounded like paper being moved. It was on this desk. Like, whoa, you see that? Dude, look at that. That has to be it. Look at that, it's literally hanging off of the table. Look at all the other ones, they're like straight, and then that one is just completely. Henry, did you just move this piece of paper?
The basement turned terrifying. Voices echoed in empty rooms, cigar smoke filled the air, and drawers opened by themselves not once, but twice.
That drawer just opened! Oh my god! What just happened? I thought I heard something up there.
How would you react if furniture moved before your eyes? Then she appeared. The lady in white. Perfume filled the air. A woman's voice whispered, and a curtain was pulled loose as if touched by unseen hands.
It's down there.
After seeing all these, will you still dare continue exploring the place? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. Ibnu Fauzi Official is a YouTuber known for his solo rides, solo camping, and exploring. Tonight went deep into the Konteng Cemetery, a place feared for restless spirits. At nearly midnight, he approaches the graveyard's edge. He's known for his solo ride, solo camp, and solo exploring. As he crosses the narrow path, locals whisper of someone being haunted by this road. A small bridge appears beneath a towering banyan tree, said to be the very heart of the haunting. Who dares to sit there at night? Would you cross it? He arrived at the cemetery. Among the old tombs lies a fresh grave, less than a week old. The soil is still damp. Could the spirit be lingering nearby, watching? Next, he went to the dreaded Pokong Hill, a steep, lonely incline where apparitions often appear. No houses, no lights, only whispers of the dead. Could you ride through this alone? Then he saw this abandoned house. Inside, they find collapsed walls, broken glass, and a 20-meter well. The water ripples on its own, as if something unseen stirs below. What could be lurking in that darkness? Locals believe this house is the center of the haunting. Do you think spirits still guard this place? The nightmare continues, and this time, it feels way too real. Chad, a YouTuber, loves to explore haunted abandoned buildings, historic places, and mysterious places. This time around, he and his team went to investigate this abandoned house. They call it the Devil's House, a lonely farmhouse where animals were left to die, their cries never forgotten. The owner was jailed, and the house was abandoned. And soon, whispers of satanic rituals began to spread. As they pushed through the brush and stepped onto the porch, the air thickened. Inside, a rope hung like a silent threat, a noose swaying ever so slightly. As they went further inside, they saw rusted cages and shredded bedding, revealing the torment of forgotten animals.
That is wild. So I wonder where the animals died. I wonder if it was maybe they were left in the cage, possibly.
Well, this is one of them.
Yeah. Guys, this has to be the cage where one of the dogs was left behind to die. Wow.
Yeah, there was 3 of them that they found.
Then the spirit box came alive, faint whispers breaking through the static. On the back deck, they discovered a pentagram carved into the wood itself. Not painted, carved. A permanent scar etched into the house.
Is it open?
I don't know. You think there's something underneath this right here?
No. It's literally right under the ground here. Yeah, it's just like a foundation. Like rock
something like buried there.
I think there might be a river down below.
Upstairs, blood-stained pillows, shattered glass, and a lone clown chair waited in the dark.
On the wall right there, too?
These things are freaking everywhere, bro.
You never noticed those before?
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm noticing them everywhere, and I just found blood all over the pillow here.
Really?
And there's a clown chair.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen the clown chair?
The clown chair, yeah.
But there's blood on the pillow right next to it.
Oh, no.
But in truth be told, when I walked in here, I started to feel weird. Weirder than downstairs. Look at the blood here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
That is definitely blood.
The house grew restless, and they kept filming. Then, a door slammed shut behind them. They ran.
Listen, we got a name called Patrick.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
The door flipped over, bro.
A door flipped?
A door flipped over, blocking our way going back inside the place.
No. I'm telling you, bro. This place is crazy as hell.
I just showed Chad my footage.
May I touch you?
May I touch you?
But tell me, if you escaped the Devil's House, would it really let you leave? Or would it follow? Jose Flores Terror, a YouTuber known for exploring abandoned places filled with dark histories. One night he ventured into an abandoned colony of more than 100 homes. Once full of life, these houses were left in ruins after organized crime took over. Bullet holes scar the walls, signs of the violence that forced families to flee. But locals say the real danger comes after dark, when shadows, cries, and whispers emerge. As they entered the house, everywhere looked awful, and they saw a lot of bullet holes on the wall. As he explored further, the silence broke. Voices echoed from around where they were. Was it a stranded soul, or something darker?
De estarnos separando, o sea, en este lugar yo creo que lo mejor es no separarse. Hoy. ¿Acaban de escuchar eso?
When they called out, no one answered. Instead, unseen hands threw objects inside the houses. Who or what was hiding there? The deeper they went, the stronger the stench of death. They heard this strange voice, then a loud knock as if someone was doing it on purpose to scare them away. And it was shifting from one house to another. Can spirits move like that, or was something stalking them through the ruins? At 1 a.m., the cries grew louder, like a woman pleading in the night. Yet every house they searched was empty. Was it a ghost, a victim, or an echo of the colony's bloody past?
Y aquí ya viene siendo el otro sector, ¿va? Sí. Oye. Oye. ¿Escuchas? Ayuda, dijo.
Hola.
Oye.
Sí lo oyes.
Es que es una mujer pidiendo ayuda.
Sí lo oyes, güey.
Would you dare spend the night in a place where the walls themselves cry for help? From eerie to downright disturbing, here's what came next. This story comes from Paranormal Discovery on YouTube, known for venturing deep into the wilderness. In this episode, he returns to Nova Scotia, camping alone at the infamous haunted lake with only his dog, Kia, by his side. From the start, the place felt wrong. An ominous vibe in the air, strange smells like wet fur, and the sense of being watched. Could this really be the home of Bigfoot, as many claim? As night fell, the forest came alive with unnatural sounds, cracking branches. He was scared to death, alone in the middle of the night. After some time again, he heard this unknown cries from the woods. It was very terrifying. He was so scared.
Hello? Who's there?
What would you have done after hearing that? Go and check what is making the sounds, or run before it reveals itself. While inside his tent, he heard something around his tent, making some unusual sounds. He was so scared, alone with the dog inside that tent where there is nowhere to run to.
Oh shit! Oh sh! How do I open this thing? Oh shit! It's howling! It's howling! How do I open this? Hey, what is this? What's the...
What do you think surrounded his tent, making unusual sounds? He tried to stay calm, but the night was far from over. The nightmare continues, and this time, it feels way too real. This chilling story comes from Exploring with Beer, a YouTuber known for hiking and camping deep in the forest, often finding himself in places most of us would never dare to go. This time, he went hiking in the Skinwalker Forest. The moment he arrives, before his camera is even ready, a large stone is hurled at him from the darkness. Not a nut falling from a tree. This was deliberate. Locals had warned him. Strange things happen here. Whispers, sightings, unnerving. Stories of people who never return.
What in the world? A stone was just thrown at me. I didn't even get the camera going yet.
As he pushes on, he signs a sign labeled on a tree as "Go Back," but he refuses and keeps moving forward. After seeing the sign, "Go Back," would you have dare it and still continue? He reaches a rushing river and a towering waterfall. The sound is deafening, but worse, it drowns out everything else. He discovers a cave, cold air rushing out, sending chills through him. Would you step closer or run? Then the gravel crunches, clear footsteps nearby. His voice shakes as he shouts into the dark, hoping it isn't a mountain lion. But the forest feels alive, closing in. Would you dare return to a forest that seems to fight to keep you out?
Something's in there. Hey. Hey. Please don't be a mountain lion. Hey, get back. Right.
The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. This chilling story comes from Franco TV on YouTube, a creator known for adventures around the world and also making creepy videos. He begins his journey at night, slipping into the forest alone. The last glimpse of light fades, leaving only shadows. Would you dare step into total darkness with no one by your side? Soon, he discovers an old graveyard. Strange voices whisper, "Follow us ahead," and even tombs marked "Killer." Who lies buried there, and why that word?
Whatever my belongings are. Just tell me your name.
Follow us ahead.
Follows us ahead. What does that mean, follow us ahead? There goes that animal again. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Oh, that's interesting. Look what this guy's tomb says. Killer.
Then comes eerie laughter echoing from the trees, followed by the words, "They take other forms." Could this be the work of skinwalkers or something demonic?
My own. And why is there a tomb that says killer?
Deeper inside, he hears screams, sees random graves, and senses something watching. Each step feels like trespassing into forbidden ground. He saw a bright light shining far away from where he was, deep in the woods. The markings speak of rituals, but who were they summoning?
Oh shit, I see a light. Right over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that. Oh, fuck. There is definitely a light down there. Hold on. There is a bright light coming from the forest down there.
Suddenly, a thermal signature appears. Someone lurking nearby, laughing, watching.
There's something there. That looks a lot bigger. That's coming from the area that I was just at. Oh, I'm hearing noises now.
Has he just walked into a cult's territory? Just when you think it can't get stranger. Wait until you see this. Credit to the Ouija brothers on YouTube. They are famous for exploring some of the most haunted places. From the moment they step inside the hissing farmhouse, something feels wrong. A hiss echoes in the darkness. But was it really the house, or something inside? Locals had warned of a gas canister in the kitchen, claiming it might be the cause. But when they check, the silence feels heavier than the truth. When they got inside, they tested the canister, twisting and releasing gas. It hisses loudly, loud enough to echo in the room. Yet other phenomena remain unexplained. Stones thrown, knocks, and a childlike presence that seems to respond, as he narrated what they experienced the last time he went there.
Just be quiet.
Something just walking around.
And that's where all of our focus was, I think. So we were looking inside the cupboards, around the cupboards. We never focused on the tabletops, did we?
No.
And it was so easily missed, the gas canister. I believe it to be these stairs here, because we were where the snooker table is.
Yeah.
It sounded like bricks dropping. And it's happened twice. It sounded as though someone was just standing there going,
throwing a stone down.
Now, we know a lot of children have passed away in this building.
Mhm.
It's fact. You know, we've had that
We've seen the
information.
census, is
Yeah,
that one?
yeah. See, this is what I love about this building. Because, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but when me and Mark came, we were downstairs again. And I said, is it okay if we come upstairs? Are you upstairs? We're going to come up to you if you are. And the ghost tube said, below.
Wow.
I said, so, okay, so you want us to stay below? You don't want us to come upstairs? If you don't want us to come upstairs, please make a noise. And we heard what sounded like.
That's good.
Straight on command, man.
In a tense finale, they call out, feel the temperature drop, and debate whether the canister or something else caused the original hiss. The Ouija brothers leave unsure but convinced the farmhouse still holds secrets.
We were in this room here. I was drawn to the kitchen, and I said I could feel. So, do you know when you
did
think that something's there?
When we were standing there,
And then
you
something happened?
Yeah. When I said the dead cold joke.
Yeah.
That's when you was like, you feel something's there.
And I ain't no psychic medium. I don't claim to be no psychic medium. It's just the instinct, isn't it? It's just the instinct, isn't it?
Yeah. 100% that was a man talking.
So, what would you trust more, a faulty gas canister or a house that answers back? Here's another strange encounter that will leave you questioning everything. This story comes from Dawson Toller on YouTube. On his channel, he investigates the paranormal with real intentions and never fakes anything. Dawson arrives in Elkmont, a once thriving Appalachian town, now eerily empty. Entire streets of abandoned cabins stretch before him, their silence thick with history. Can you imagine walking alone through a ghost town where families were forced out, their homes left to rot? He recalls a deadly 1909 train crash that killed multiple townsfolk. Soon after, the famous Wonderland Hotel rose, but like the rest of Elkmont, it too met a tragic end. Would you dare stay in a place with such loss buried in its soil? The real investigation begins. Dawson, alone in the dark, enters one of the oldest cabins. The air is heavy. He asks politely, "Can I come in?" And the silence answers louder than words. He asks spirits if they once lived here before the government forced them out. Suddenly, strange noises echo from the woods. Were they animals or something else?
An entire street of just houses in the Appalachian Mountains How crazy. That was really loud. That was outside somewhere. Let's grab the REM pod.
Finally, he sets his recorder down, pleading for a sign. A faint yes seems to break through.
Fireplace to make you nice and warm.
Thought I heard yes. Audio enhancement as I can. But it wasn't like my voice, but it did kind of sound like some sort of yes. And it could have easily been audio pareidolia, but I don't know. You know, every time I've used one of this voice recorder, everything I've caught in, I've been able to debunk, other than at whispers, it sounded like it said George and something else that I can't really remember.
Was it coincidence, or a ghostly resident of Elkmont making itself known? The nightmare continues, and this time, it feels way too real. This story comes from Fort Spooky on YouTube, a page owned by Susie. She investigates paranormal activities and haunted buildings. This time around, she went with Zoe to investigate the haunted ruins of Bolingbroke Castle. Built in the 1220s, this castle once belonged to earls, dukes, even a king. During the Civil War, it became a royalist stronghold, besieged, surrendered, and eventually destroyed. But history left behind whispers and hauntings. As they asked spirits to knock, faint taps echoed from the stone walls. Were these just cracks of old limestone or responses from the dead? Could it be the phantom hair tied to a witch once imprisoned here?
It's not easy at all. Tap on it maybe with their nails. We might be able to hear it because we're in such an enclosed bit. We'd probably be able to hear anything. Could you tap on the walls? That was over there on that wall.
There was two?
Yeah.
And it sounded like...
Yeah, do that again.
Oh, wrong bit.
Yeah. I don't know
There
if
must
you
have
would have
been
heard
some
it because I
power.
was talking.
Footsteps, heavy yet faint, followed them through the ruins. Then came the chilling moment. Zoe swore she saw a tall, pale figure standing on the grass. When she blinked, it vanished.
Right, that could go in my pocket. Save that for later. I'm going to have a quick vape and then we'll... Vape break. What? What?
I just saw a person.
You saw a person? Shut up. No, you didn't.
No, I swear to God.
Where?
Just there.
Zoe, are you serious?
I am deadly serious.
Where?
I swear on my kids.
What, just on the grass?
Yeah.
Was it royalty still guarding their castle or something darker? The castle seemed alive with unseen energy. So let me ask you, if you walked through these ruins at midnight, would you dare call out to whatever still lingers? The next video doesn't just creep you out, it'll leave you unsettled. This chilling investigation comes from Barrier Beyond, a channel that dives into the thin line between the living and the dead. The story begins at the Lost Boys Bridge, a place with a dark past. In 1928, the St. Francis Dam collapsed, unleashing a flood that claimed over 431 lives, one of California's worst tragedies. Can you imagine the screams, the chaos, as the flood swallowed everything? As they crossed the bridge, strange voices drifted in the wind. Could these be the souls of the drowned, or echoes trapped in time?
It is so dark. Did you hear that?
You did.
It sounded like a woman saying hi. Hello?
Then, a chilling moment. While on the old bridge wood, something was seen in the sky that looked like a rocket, but it suddenly disappeared.
You filming it? Dude, what the hell is that? It like, the quality sucks on my phone. So we're filming and we just stop because it's glowing huge. I don't know what it is. And it's going over.
Look it on my phone. Is it a rocket? Oh, it disappeared. It disappeared.
Through spirit goggles, Jasmine saw haunting images. Hundreds of souls in black and white, faces twisted in pain, many looking like they were still drowning.
We are here with respect. What?
It's a picture of like a lot of kids or people. Just a lot of them.
What are they doing?
They're just standing. It looks like old, black and white.
What if you are seeing most of the people who passed here?
Would you step onto this bridge at night, knowing the dead still whisper their stories?